Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Marianas Coffee.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sakurako Halstead.
And I'm Dan Shore. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories.
Over $250 million federal dollars are in question from an audit in 2022.
Also tonight, let's get down to business. But how do we get more business to the NMI?
And will the new flights from Hong Kong help grow the CNMI economy?
In sports, get your John Deere ready. We are going to show you a backyard like no other.
Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
Your search for unbeatable internet speeds is over. Visit Docomo Pacific today and sign up for as low as $60 a month so you can experience our fast, reliable internet speeds for yourself. Docomo Pacific, better together.
From sunrise to sunset, Saipan is full of adventure. On the water, in the water, and on the land. But wherever you are during the day, when the sun begins to set, there's only one place to be. Godfather's Beach Bar at Micro Beach. The place where locals and visitors come to play, make friends, and make memories. Turn the perfect Saipan day into the perfect Saipan night at Godfather's Beach Bar and bring your best lines.
I'm gonna make you an offer that you can't refuse.
What?
Come join the family at Godfather's Beach Bar where sunsets, laughs, and legendary nights all come together.
This is a bag, but for Steve, this bag gives him food cred. Because now everyone knows that when they have that craving, or they're just looking for the perfect deal, well, they just need to follow Steve.
Follow him all the way to the new McTerry Deluxe at McDonald's. It's an all-beef patty smothered with teriyaki sauce topped with lettuce and tomato on a sesame seed bun. For a limited time, price and participation may vary.
I love Marianas coffee. Come join me for a cup. I think you would be really happy.
Half a day, Tirawami, and good evening, Commonwealth.
You're watching the Channel 2 News on October 17 from our studio on Capitol Hill.
A number of questionable expenses could mean the NMI has to repay millions of dollars to the federal government. Let's take a look.
In the governor's conference room yesterday morning, commissioners, secretaries, auditors, finance officers, and the governor of the CNMI meet in trying times to face the fiscal music. Governor David Abitang.
The Commonwealth has completed its fiscal year 2022 single audit after years of delays. This administration and the Department of Finance and all agencies involved have worked hard to get us to this point. The audit results, however, are serious. The auditors issued a disclaimed opinion and identified about $257 million in questionable cost. These findings place the CNMI at serious financial risk, meaning we could be required to pay back some of the federal funds if the issues are not resolved. The major findings include unallowable costs, weaknesses in procurement, and problems with monitoring federal funds and subrecipients. Let me be clear. This administration inherited these challenges, but we take full responsibility for addressing them. Completing this audit is a difficult but necessary step toward transparency and accountability. To the people of the CNMI, I want you to know that we take this seriously. We will be transparent, we will be accountable, we will do the hard work to restore trust and protect our island's financial future.
Secretary of Finance Tracy Narita.
This audit confirms what this administration has been communicating to stakeholders. We entered this administration in financial disarray. The outcome of this audit proves that we are facing unprecedented financial non-compliance. And the Department of Finance has been communicating this situation and providing information to the Office of the Public Auditor and the Office of the Attorney General for the past 3 years to the White Collar Crime Task Force.
The CNMI could be required to repay questioned funds. We have already been asked to return $11 million in funds from 2020-2021.
These findings represent a significant challenge for our government moving forward. The effect of questioned costs can delay federal reimbursements, increase grant restrictions, or terminate grants altogether. The worst case scenario is that the federal agencies move to collect these funds automatically, and in which the U.S. Treasury will collect directly from our money that is reimbursed to us for other federal grants. This will disrupt federal programs and increase the cash burden on our local funds. We have the support of the Single Audit Committee here today, Office of Grants Management, the Office of Management and Budget, the Office of the Public Auditor, and we have the executive order to keep all agencies accountable.
There are 38 questionable findings in fiscal year 2022. Questionable findings could include potentially improper documentation or unpermissible expenses and can be challenged and will be challenged in audit review.
So this is very challenging for the Department of Finance, all the agencies, and so I just focus and support the team that's actually doing the work.
And just to let you know that we're not blaming anybody, whether it's a past administration or what, just doing what we need to do. Trying to close out the books, make sure that everything is done right. And like I said, this is a new administration, and we're going to make sure that we try to close the book, work with the federal partners, and continue to apply for grants, and that's the main goal.
The NMI is looking for businesses to set up shop here in the Western Pacific and has organized a group to help recruit others in efforts to help widen the local tax base. The Commonwealth Free Trade Zone Authority is now the Commonwealth Economic Incentive Authority. 8 members from private and public sectors are chosen to fill the board of directors. One of the board members, Dave Berger, says their role is to market the CNMI to investors.
It's actually very well suited for manufacturing. Just because of the way the taxes are structured, and import taxes and BGRT, export sales. There's a company that is going to do manufacturing here in the CNMI, and we are working toward getting a qualifying certificate from CETA for that company.
He continues to share that the success of the first investor will attract more investors to do business in the Marianas.
This is a highly automated factory that they're bringing in, and they are going to have to bring in initially highly skilled employees that know how to run an automated factory. And these people have already been to NM Tech and they've already been to NMC, and they've sat down with those people and said, okay, this is what we're going to do here. These are the skills that we need. So can you incorporate this in your curriculum? So, it'll bring revenues, it'll bring jobs, maybe more recognition. And if we can have, a test case, 1 or 2 companies, they come here, they do it, they see what the overall result is, and hopefully is very positive, then the word spreads.
On their official website, a video promoting the Marianas is accompanied by a list of benefits of doing business here, from tax incentives to trade and tariff advantages to workforce advantages and more. Berger says the swift movement of paperwork is a possibility.
When a business comes in here and they want to get registered and they want to get licensed, it can sometimes be a frustrating process, and you may have to go to several different locations to get this done. I do want to say that for the people for the companies that are coming in to do this manufacturing, I saw the government here work at lightning speed to get them registered and licensed. So it is very possible that the process can be done quickly.
Berger says in the statute, an executive director may be chosen, but funding needs to be identified first, meaning zero tax dollars go to the board.
This is voluntary. This is, we are all members of the community, and we're all trying to make a living. And we want the economy to be better here. So this is, like a community service. We've got to give some of our time to make the community a better place to live.
That's hopeful. According to the MVA chief, flights from Hong Kong are regaining momentum after the resumption of the EVS TAP program.
While making every attempt at fiscal diversification, tourism is still the CNMI's premier industry. Jamaica Tyrone is the managing director for the Marianas Visitors Authority.
Are the charters from China continuing, from Hong Kong, and the visa program, is it open still?
Yeah, okay, good question. So the China market, yes. On the September 22nd was the first flight that resumed after that whole issue with the visa, the EVS TAP being halted suddenly. So we are getting flights twice a week from Hong Kong. And that's been going on since the 21st. They're pretty healthy load factors, but when the flights suddenly stopped, we lost a lot of momentum. We lost a lot of momentum in that market because we had invested in marketing and destination awareness. But when that halted, we kind of put a halt on all of our different programs, because we also didn't know how long that's going to last or if it's ever going to be reinstated. So now that it is reinstated, we're making investments again to build up the demand from those markets.
We will have more with Ms. Tyrone in the near future.
Coming up, a fraternity with a brotherhood of secrets arrive on island.
And the Western Pacific Regional Fishery Management Council does some homework on sharks in the Marianas. More news next.
Trust between service provider and customer is important because it forms the foundation for a long-term positive relationship. Trust influences everything from customer satisfaction to loyalty to community relationships.
Customers provide feedback on the services they receive from us, and their experience is our success.
I recommend Docomo Pacific to a lot of people, especially if you game. If you're like me, who live basically around the internet, they really, Docomo does really care for those who are their customers.
Honestly, from where I work at, I'm a customer service, and customer service is big for me, and they meet our expectations.
One of the positives of being a Docomo customer is the service. For us as a restaurant, we focus a lot on customer service, and it's nice to see, Docomo doing the same thing.
It's clear that they've been working to deliver more value for local businesses like ours. When their internet works consistently, it fades into the background, and that's how it should be.
I'm just so tired of you. You're not here. Oh, I'm just so fed up with you already. Why can't you just be, a good father and all of that and just help me out? And I don't even know what to say anymore because I'm tired. You're just, look at you.
In our village, everyone knows everyone. But when my mom is home, she turns into a different person.
You think you're better than me? You're just like everyone else. Nothing.
I don't know why mommy yells like that. Daddy always stays quiet, but it makes me scared.
Hey, so how's everything at home? I noticed you were looking a little sad in class today.
The teacher asked if I was okay. I didn't know what to say, but I told her everything.
Thank you for coming in and seeing us, Luan. I want to give you some pamphlets and some help. As you can see, this is, how to get away from your domestic wife.
People listened. They didn't judge us. They helped Daddy and me find a safe place. Now, there's no more yelling. Daddy makes me happy and safe. We laugh together. My dad and I were scared, but now we are not, because in our community, we take care of each other.
If you see something, say something. Families impacted by domestic violence need your voice. Call for help. Together, we can break the cycle and build our families. To make a report, call the Division of Youth Services Child Protective Services 24-hour on-call number for Saipan at 670-285-2780 or 2781. For Tinian at 670-287-3268. For Rhoda at 670-287-2553. For emergencies, please call 911. Tell a teacher, counselor, or trusted adult. We are here for you.
Let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Let's go! Let's go.
Welcome back. You are watching the Friday night edition of the Channel 2 News.
A convention this weekend has brought in nearly 80 men from around the Pacific to our island. Saipan International Airport opens its doors to the brothers from the Freemason group. From Guam, JC De Los Santos says they are gathering from several parts in the region.
We are Freemasons, Grand Lodge of the Philippines. We're from Guam, Saipan, Tokyo, and the Philippines.
So, what is a Freemason?
Freemasonry is a brotherhood, a society of friends and brothers who's committed to make good men better.
De Los Santos says he's been a part of the organization for more than 28 years.
It's been good. I've been through everything, everywhere, meet all kinds of people, all kinds of friends, all over the world.
Whether it's the Brotherhood of Freemasonry or the United States military, he says it's not his first time in Saipan.
Oh, I've been here before. I've been here on this convention like 3 times, 4 times, and I've been here on a personal basis and also with the Army before, yes.
You were in the military?
Yes, National Guard.
As a frequent visitor, De Los Santos says our islands are all similar.
Saipan is like Guam, second home. Probably I have relatives here also, and it's kind of also like the Philippines, so nice to be here.
This is his take on Un Marianas, the unification of Guam and the Northern Mariana Islands.
Guam is Guam and probably Saipan is Saipan, so unless someone higher authority would like to make it as part of a bigger group, yep, probably, why not, you know.
De Los Santos is gearing up for the event on Saturday and is ready to see his brothers.
We're here for the convention, so I guess welcome everyone here.
To the brothers of the Freemason group, along with all our travelers, wherever they may be coming in from, welcome to Saipan. We hope you enjoy your stay. Have you ever had your fish taken by a shark? Local researchers and community members talk shark depredation in the CNMI. Last week, the Pacific Islands Fisheries Group took a bottom-up initiative by holding meetings on Saipan, Tinian, and Rota with the local community who experienced firsthand what waters in the Marianas are like. With the Department of Fish and Wildlife, Christina Tadella says she sat in on the workshop to receive feedback that could be tied to her work with turtles.
So lately, with all of the strandings that we've been seeing here in CNMI, it's mostly been caused by either shark or boat strikes, and in other cases, poaching as well. But I really just wanted to see if there was any other data that we could connect to our own experience with our sea turtle population getting affected by shark depredation.
Joseph Nakaifis shared cultural aspects of sharks in our local waters with generational stories passed down.
Growing up on Saipan, mainly Beach Road, Garapan, I'm around the ocean 24/7. As I was growing up, my grandma always taught me to proceed with caution when entering the ocean, respecting all the animals and marine life. And so when we encounter sharks, right, they're not always a threat. Sometimes they're a spirit guide, and they'll show you where the fish are. Where there's sharks, there's also fish. You know, it's really good to practice what our elders have taught us, right? There's a reason why there's stories about sharks and why there's practice and belief. It's just to safeguard our ecosystem, but also our culture and our communities.
Fisheries biologist Hallie Martineau says they see sharks during their research-based fishing.
One of the projects we do is we catch fish, we tag them, and then we release them. Another one, we were collecting fish for toxicology. So we were seeing a lot of sharks in different areas that we were fishing in. All throughout the lagoon, we fished on the East Coast. We saw them there as well. So they're there, but we also see them when we do our dive surveys. So when we don't have any bait or anything with us, we're in the water, we're collecting information about the environment around us. We see them there too. They're curious creatures, so they'll come by, check out what we're doing, and then just leave us alone and be on their way. So we do see them around. I think a lot of the information that we need to collect is where we see them and what environments we see them in, not just with fishing.
More on shark depredation next week. It's the fashion event of the year, and it's happening now.
And I see, Sakura, that you are wearing your greens for the prom tonight. Congratulations. It's a nice dress, and I'm not green with envy. I don't wear dresses.
Oh, okay. Yes, Dan. It is the 20-year anniversary of the Green Gala, and it's held at Crown Plaza. Now in its 20th year, the Green Gala is an annual fundraiser that helps recognize those in the community who help support the environment. The Green Gala was created to raise money to help support the Mariana Islands Nature Alliance, or MINA. The executive director is Roberto Guerrero, and MINA supports environmental initiatives all over the NMI. We will have highlights on this fun, fashionable, and meaningful event on Monday night. See you all at the ball!
Coming up in sports, is the grass greener on the other side? In this case, it definitely is. Stay tuned for a neighborly visit.
Welcome to Marianas Beach Resort, and now welcome to Marianas Coffee. Indulge in the rich, smooth taste of classic coffee, or treat yourself to one of our signature creations with the best coffee roasted right here in Saipan. Craving something fun? Try our cracking marshmallow milkshake, or one of our refreshing milk teas. Stay cool with locally grown lemongrass lemonade, the perfect tropical twist. Pair your drink with our delicious cakes, desserts, sandwiches, and salads freshly made just for you. And with super fast Wi-Fi, it's the perfect place to work or unwind. Marianas Coffee at Marianas Beach Resort, where great coffee meets great style. Location, location, location. Office space on Capitol Hill available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park. With natural light and ocean views, it's the perfect place for creative professionals. So upgrade your life and your working environment. Schedule an exclusive showing now. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
At Marianas Beach Resort, come to the edge of the ocean and experience the best sunsets on Saipan at Skipper's Beach Bar. Open daily from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m., Skipper's is the perfect place to unwind with great friends, great weather, and stunning ocean views. And every hour is happy hour with $3.99 craft draft beer, local food specials, and live music. Bring a friend or make some new ones. Skipper's is where memories are made. Skipper's Beach Bar, the best sunsets, the best fun. Come join us tonight. See you at the beach.
When I think of you sometime, want to spend some time with you, just the two of us.
Buenas sports fans.
Buenas, sports fans! The Mayor's Cup 3-on-3 outdoor youth basketball tournament continues tomorrow, all day long. Last month in Koblerville, the first in a series of youth basketball tournaments took to the courts. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. until, ever since, competition continues. Gather round the Kagman 2 basketball courts and watch the skill and artistry of your neighbor's kid. See if the Hotshots can defend their title and outlast the Gremlins or the Rollers in their quest for the ultimate Mayor's Cup. Our Chris Nelson is getting into the swing of things, and while he works on his short game, he's in pursuit of a golf story we are sure you will like.
From chilly fairways in Greenland to sun-splashed greens in California, we are teeing up a trip that ends with one incredible backyard.
You could say we're on a bit of a golf kick here on the Channel 2 News. We're blessed with fantastic golf courses right here on Saipan. You don't really have to go far to get your golf fix, but golfers do love to travel. On Wednesday night, we showed you one of the northernmost golf courses in the world, Nuuk Golf Club in Greenland, where summer is short and even the warm days are pretty chilly. Tonight we're heading somewhere with year-round golf weather, sunny San Diego, California. With waves rolling up and down the coast, the surf is always tempting here in Southern California, and these birds are busy checking out the swell at Sunset Cliffs. But imagine waking up, grabbing your driver, and teeing off without ever leaving your driveway. That's the daily reality at this jaw-dropping home in Rancho Santa Fe, where the backyard is the back nine. Tucked among rolling hills and palm trees, this house has its own private practice course, complete with sand traps, lush fairways, putting greens, and a range of postage stamp targets perfect for honing your approach shots. It's the kind of place most golfers can only dream about, but for one professional player, it's just another day at home. Out of respect for privacy now, we are not naming the homeowner, but let's just say this place has seen its share of world-class chip shots and short game magic. I shot this video while visiting my aunt and uncle, who happen to live right next door. So yes, you could say their neighbor is living every golfer's fantasy. As of yet, we haven't been invited over to play, though I did think about taking over some chicken Kelligwin, maybe asking to borrow some tea, or perhaps a tea time. Then again, it might be easier just to jump the fence when they're out of town. I just need to check the British Open schedule because it'd be better to trespass when they are out of the country. I'll bring my own clubs, though, because he's a lefty. Juniors, I say this with all seriousness. Keep working on your game, and if you ever end up with a backyard like this one, make sure you invite the neighbors over. Chris Nelson for the Channel 2 News. Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Here's the weather. Tonight will be mostly clear with a 20% chance of isolated showers, mild east breezes, and low temperatures near 78 degrees. Tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday will both be mostly clear with a 25% opportunity for a sprinkling of heavenly teardrops throughout the weekend. High temperatures will be near 87 degrees and lows in the upper 70s at night. The sun has set with a green flash at 5:56 p.m. to inaugurate the Green Gala and will rise again tomorrow at 6:09 a.m. That's about the time that the Freemasons will be fraternizing playfully with the aquamarine waters of the Philippine Sea. And I will see you in that water or near the basketball court.
Well, that's news, greens, and weather. Thank you for joining us, CNMI.
And thank you for looking stunning tonight. We will see you again with stories about the Green Gala on Monday.